Welcome to the Global Consensus Initiative, identifying research priorities in post-secondary student mental health. The aim of our research is to identify the top research priorities in global post-secondary student mental health and well-being. Mental health is essential for strong academic outcomes and a strong determinant of one's overall lifetime well-being. Through this study, we hope to identify shared global challenges as well as specific environmental, cultural, and contextual considerations that impact student mental health and well-being. By identifying shared priorities, we can develop research-driven solutions to better support post-secondary student mental health as a global community. In this study, post-secondary will be defined as education following secondary school, inclusive of college, community college, university, both undergraduate and graduate programs, and professional degree programs. Research priorities will be defined as any initiative, strategy, or implementation practice that addresses issues related to post-secondary mental health and well-being on campus. To identify the most pressing research priorities, we need experts like you. You have been asked to participate in this project because you have important insights and perspectives in post-secondary student mental health and well-being. This project includes 3 kinds of experts: post-secondary faculty, post-secondary students, and post-secondary staff and student affairs professionals. Because we want to ensure that the results of this study represent global perspectives and priorities in student mental health, this study will include experts from around the world. This research study will use a Delphi methodology. A Delphi methodology is used to bring a group of experts to consensus or agreement on a certain issue or topic using a series of surveys. This type of study can engage multiple types of experts on separate panels. That way, we can look at consensus within panels and between panels. This ensures all expert groups have an equal voice in the final results of the study. In this Delphi, you will share your opinion on research priorities in post-secondary student mental health by independently completing 2 rounds of confidential online surveys. In round 1, you will review a list of research priorities identified in the literature on this topic. This version of the list was co-developed with an expert advisory committee made up of members from all 3 expert groups. These research priorities are divided into themes representing key areas of post-secondary student mental health and well-being. For each research priority, you will be asked to rate how important you think it is based on your unique experience and perspective. What you consider to be the most important research priority might differ based on what type of expert you are or where you are from. If one expert group thinks a research priority is important, it will stay for the next round even if the other groups disagree. Between rounds, we will work with our expert advisory committee to modify the list of research priorities based on your feedback. In round 2, you will be asked to rank the updated list of research priorities based on what you think is the most important. Once the Delphi is completed and all of your feedback is integrated, we will share the final list of research priorities as well as the data about the similarities and differences between the 3 expert panels. The findings of this Delphi study will also be shared more broadly through empirical papers, presentations, and other knowledge dissemination strategies to spark further conversations around post-secondary student mental health and well-being research. Let's take a look at the survey itself. You'll see a statement about a research priority. You can rate it based on how important you think it is. You can also make comments about the research priority or suggest changes to it in the comment box. You can see definitions for any terms that are underlined by hovering over them. Towards the end of the survey, you'll be able to suggest any other research priorities you think are missing from the list. If you need to leave the survey partway through, you can save your answers and return. Each survey will take between 15 and 20 minutes to complete. Once you finish this survey, you'll hear from us within 4 weeks about the next round. We hope that the results of this Delphi study will help generate timely and impactful research on these priority areas and support opportunities for new global collaborations to improve post-secondary student mental health and well-being. Thank you for contributing to this conversation. This project is part of a research partnership between the University of Toronto, King's College London, National Taiwan University, and the University of Sydney, funded by the Connaught Global Challenge Award at the University of Toronto, awarded to Dr. Kristen Cleverly.